Flies on Friday. One day after my brother and I had opened up shop, we saw some people setting up a podium right in front of the shop. And my brother's like, "Who's that blocking our entrance to our shop?" And stuff like that. I'm like, "I don't know, it looks pretty official." In fact, it looks like the seal of San Francisco. And right in front of our shop is Mayor Ed Lee. Talked about the sunset and whatnot, and I went out after he was done and offered him a scoop of ice cream and said, "I heard you like ice cream." And he loved it. He came in, we showed him around. I showed him all the different paintings representing all of San Francisco, which I painted, and told him about our story, about how we started. My brother and I were the first in San Francisco to make everything from scratch on site. And he said, "I noticed you don't have a certificate of honor." I'm like, "That's right, we don't have a certificate of honor, so we'll have to get you one." And so sure enough, about a week later, the assistant came in and presented us with this honor. As it says, on behalf of the city and county of San Francisco, I'm pleased to recognize and honor San Francisco's hometown creamery. Your premium, unique ice cream is a delicious complement to the culinary diversity of this vibrant community. Thank you for the economic, social, and cultural contributions that you, as a small business community leader, continue to provide for the city and county of San Francisco. You make our city, its iconic neighborhoods, a wonderful place to live, work, visit, and enjoy. Best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Oh my God. Okay.
That was 2016. So.
Okay, you guys, what? He just made jambalaya for us. Look at this. Oh my.
It's probably going to be maybe another 10 minutes or so. We can add in that chicken and sauce. We can add in that beautiful okra.
Okra, y'all, okra. So it's been about 5 minutes.
Taking the top off again. And at this point, I'd say we can cook it just so we don't kind of overdo it. Cook the last, 5 or so minutes with the top off.
This is cooking for the bag. Living with Phyllis, cooking from the food bank.
You know what? It's about that time for that bread.
You don't need to rest it?
Okay. So you can see it kind of.
Oh, listen to that, y'all. Are you kidding me? So, let's go. Let's have this happen. This is your creation.
As the French say, let's eat.
You're so funny. What? You know how we do. You know how we do. Can you see all the sausages and everything up in there? Bye, bye. We're about to sit down and eat. Bye, y'all. Bye, jambalaya. A collab. Bye, bye. Okay.
We did it.
We can take our mask off and...
Definitely with its kind of soul cooking background, definitely something I thought that was important. When we were talking about what we get from the food bank bags, I volunteer with Miss Adrian at the Village Project.
Hey, Village Project!
Village Project. And so I'm packing those bags. I see a lot of the stuff that we get, or we hand out to people. So when you get that chicken, you get some vegetables, it's like, what am I?
Jambalaya is soul food. And it comes from all over the world. All these herbs and spices and meats and flavors all coming together into one. And that reminds me of, tell me the connection with jazz in you. I thought that was brilliant. Didn't you think that was brilliant, jazz and jambalaya?
Some kind of spiritual connection with me. I'm like, I must have been some kind of blues or jazz guy in my past life, because no way some of these old recordings from the scratchy from the 1920s are going to resonate so hard with a 12-year-old, boy out in California. So it's always been very important to me. And as a cook, the greatest gift that my mother, well, not the greatest, she's given me a lot of great gifts. But one of the greatest gifts in terms of cooking was the ability to improvise, which is what jazz is all about. To be able to just open up a fridge, whether it's leftovers, whatever you got, and throw something together. And so I love that aspect of cooking. And since we were doing jambalaya, jazz improvisation, it just all kind of came together. This is perfect.
But also, you told me your dad also was a musician. That was something that he was really like. Tell me a little bit about your dad and where he's from.
My dad was born in Egypt. And he moved to Mexico when he was 15. He actually played the trombone in a romance band, romantica band. And before he went to Canada, before he came to the United States, you know. And so that's been
major
influence. I mean, my whole, even though I'm not the Louisiana Creole, I have a Creole mixed background. Our mother's Russian Jewish descent. A lot of great cooking over there.
Right.
My dad is Egyptian, both African blend in there as well. And so that is another connection in terms of my identity here in the United States.
San Francisco, y'all come out. This is it.
San Francisco's hometown creamery.
San Francisco's hometown creamery, y'all. Come on out in the sunset. Authentic San Francisco. Love you. Bye. Bye.